If you're over 60, what you're about to hear could make a real difference in your life. Prostate issues are on the rise in older men, and the surprising part is that many don't even know their everyday habits could be making things worse. Have you noticed you're urinating more often, having difficulty starting or stopping your urine stream, or waking up frequently at night to pee? These are signs your prostate might be gradually enlarging without your knowledge. But here's something most people don't realize: it's not just about getting older. It's often about the choices you're making each and every day. As a doctor, I've seen men in their 60s, 70s, even their 80s, live active, pain-free lives just by making a few smart changes. On the other hand, I've also seen men suffer because they overlooked the early warning signs. In this video, I'll take you through 10 daily habits that could be quietly contributing to prostate enlargement. And you'll want to stick around because habit number 1 is the most dangerous of all. This isn't meant to frighten you, it's here to empower you with real tools and reliable knowledge to take control of your health. By the time we finish, you'll understand how to naturally slow or stop the growth of your prostate safely and effectively. Please watch all the way through and consider sharing this with someone who could benefit. Let's begin with the countdown of the 10 common habits that may be enlarging your prostate right now, without your awareness. Habit 10, not drinking enough water. Ignoring thirst and staying dehydrated might seem harmless, but it can quietly impact your prostate health. Many seniors cut down on fluids to avoid those nighttime trips to the bathroom. But drinking too little causes your urine to become concentrated, irritating both your bladder and your prostate. Your prostate is positioned just beneath the bladder, so when the bladder is under stress, that pressure extends downward to the prostate too. Chronic lack of hydration can also increase inflammation, and inflammation is a major contributor to an enlarged prostate. Medications that older adults often take can also lead to dehydration. If you're not balancing that with enough fluids, it just worsens the situation. A dehydrated body also struggles to flush out toxins effectively, adding extra burden to the urinary system. Over time, this gradual strain can result in an enlarged prostate and increased bathroom visits. The fix? Keep sipping water throughout the day, even if you don't feel thirsty. You don't need to chug it all at once. Small, steady amounts work best. Look at your urine. If it's light yellow or clear, that's a good sign you're well hydrated. Proper hydration helps calm the bladder, reduces pressure on the prostate, and minimizes unnecessary inflammation. So instead of fearing water, embrace it as a simple, natural way to support long-term prostate health. Habit 9, sitting too long without movement. Your favorite armchair might be comfortable, but too much sitting isn't doing your prostate any favors. When you stay seated for long stretches without standing up, your pelvic area experiences constant pressure. This pressure restricts blood flow to the lower body, including your prostate. And when blood flow is reduced, inflammation starts to set in, making prostate swelling more likely. Seniors who spend a lot of time seated, watching TV, reading, or working at a desk are at greater risk for urinary and prostate issues. It's not about giving up relaxation. It's about making sure you move frequently. Also, sitting too long weakens your pelvic floor muscles, which play a big role in bladder control. Weakened muscles mean it's harder to empty the bladder fully, leaving residual urine behind. That leftover urine can irritate the prostate further and contribute to discomfort. A helpful habit is standing up every 30 minutes and taking a short walk, even if it's just around your home. Gentle stretches, a few steps, or simply changing your position can keep circulation flowing and ease pelvic pressure. Don't let a passive routine build up into a health concern. Even small movements go a long way toward keeping your prostate healthy and functioning smoothly. Habit 8, overloading on caffeine. Enjoying a warm cup of coffee or tea is a daily comfort for many, but too much caffeine can irritate your prostate. Caffeine acts as a diuretic, increasing how much urine your body produces and making your bladder work overtime. It also causes the bladder muscles to contract more often, which can lead to frequent urges and even accidental leakage. If your prostate is already sensitive or enlarged, this adds more strain. Caffeine also tightens the muscles at the neck of your bladder, making it harder to completely empty out. When urine lingers, it puts added stress on the prostate and raises the risk of inflammation. All of this means more trips to the bathroom and greater discomfort. While one small cup of coffee is usually okay, drinking several cups of coffee, strong tea, or energy drinks every day adds up. The solution? Moderation. Try switching to decaf or herbal teas after your first cup in the morning. You might find that your bladder symptoms improve quickly. It's not about cutting out the things you love, just learning to balance them with what your body needs. Habit 7. Eating spicy and processed foods every day. A flavorful meal can be satisfying, but spicy and processed foods could be quietly inflaming your prostate. Spices like chili, black pepper, and hot sauce can raise inflammation levels across your body, including the prostate gland. An occasional spicy dish isn't a big deal, but regular consumption can trigger irritation, especially in an already enlarged prostate. Processed foods are a bigger concern. They're often loaded with preservatives, chemical flavorings, too much sodium, and unhealthy fats. These ingredients aren't harmless, they chip away at your health silently. Take salt, for example. Too much of it causes your body to retain water, which increases pressure on your urinary system. Foods like chips, canned meats, frozen dinners, and fast food also interfere with hormone balance, especially testosterone. That's bad news for your prostate, which is highly sensitive to hormonal shifts. Over time, a diet full of these items leads to more inflammation, weight gain, and imbalanced hormones, all major factors in prostate enlargement. If most of your meals come from boxes, cans, or fast food bags, your prostate may already be feeling the effects. Instead, habit 6. Holding in urine for too long. Almost everyone has done it, delayed a bathroom trip because you're busy, out and about, or trying to avoid nighttime interruptions. But holding your urine for long periods can silently harm your prostate over time. When you consistently delay urinating, your bladder stretches beyond its normal limit. This stretching adds pressure that pushes down onto your prostate, which sits directly underneath the bladder. With time, this repeated stress can cause inflammation and swelling of prostate tissue. Seniors are particularly at risk because bladder and prostate muscles naturally weaken with age. Holding your urine also increases the chances of not fully emptying later, which leaves behind stagnant urine. That leftover urine becomes a breeding ground for bacteria and irritation, which can cause infections. Infections further stress the prostate and may lead to even more enlargement. And the discomfort? It can impact your mood, sleep, and daily comfort. To avoid this, pay attention to your body's natural signals. Don't delay bathroom trips, especially if you're trying to sleep better or reduce late-night urgency. Relieving yourself when your body asks you to is one of the easiest, most effective ways to support a healthy prostate. Habit 5. Smoking and prostate health. Cigarettes are more than just bad for your lungs, they're a direct threat to your prostate, too. The harmful chemicals found in tobacco reduce healthy blood flow throughout your body. That includes the small, sensitive blood vessels that feed your prostate. They also trigger chronic inflammation, which makes it harder for tissues to heal and function properly. And that's not all. Smoking causes oxidative stress, a condition where your body is bombarded by unstable molecules that attack your cells, wear down your tissues, and speed up aging from the inside. This creates a toxic environment for your prostate. Over time, the damage builds up. This can lead to inflammation of the prostate, swelling of the gland, and even a significantly higher risk of developing prostate cancer. And if you're a senior, your body's defenses are already lower than they were years ago. That means every puff hits harder. Every cigarette does more harm. The truth is, the longer you've been exposed to tobacco smoke, the greater the strain on your prostate becomes. And here's something many men don't realize: smoking also depletes your body's levels of natural antioxidants. These are compounds your body uses to neutralize damage and protect your organs, including the prostate. Without them, you're left wide open to problems. Even if you stopped smoking years ago, secondhand smoke, just being around others who still smoke, can continue to hurt you. So if you're still smoking, now is the best time to take the next step. Talk to your doctor about safe and effective ways to quit. You can explore options like nicotine patches, support groups, natural therapies, or prescription aids. There are more tools than ever to help you leave this habit behind for good. And the best part? Your body begins to repair almost right away. Within just a few weeks of quitting, your blood circulation starts to improve. Inflammation goes down. And yes, your prostate can begin to recover and function better. If you've never smoked, it's still vital to avoid secondhand smoke at all costs. Make it a personal rule to steer clear of smoky environments completely. This one decision could protect your prostate for years and reduce annoying urinary symptoms as you age. No matter how long you've smoked or how old you are, it's never too late to make a change your body will thank you for. Habit 4. Skipping irregular health screenings. Most men don't rush to the doctor unless something feels seriously wrong. But by the time symptoms show up, especially with prostate issues, the condition may already be well advanced. That's why regular screenings are so important, particularly after age 60. Your prostate can enlarge quietly without causing pain or discomfort at first. And that's the danger. You won't know what's happening until the symptoms are harder to reverse. With simple annual checkups, doctors can detect problems early, when they're easier to manage naturally. Even a quick visit can reveal if your prostate is inflamed, if there's an infection starting, or if abnormal growths are forming. Screening tools like the PSA blood test and the digital rectal exam are fast, safe, and painless, and they can be life-saving. Skipping these tests is like ignoring a fire alarm. By the time you notice the flames, the damage could be done. Some men feel uncomfortable discussing their bathroom habits or prostate concerns. But remember, your doctor has heard it all. You're not alone, and there's nothing to be embarrassed about. In fact, the earlier you bring up any changes, like increased urination, pressure, or discomfort, the more natural solutions are available to you. Delay can turn minor inflammation into a full-blown issue like urinary retention or recurring prostate infections. Seeing your doctor at least once a year, even if you feel fine, is one of the smartest habits you can adopt for your health. It's not just about peace of mind. It's about catching problems early enough to solve them without surgery, drugs, or more invasive treatments. Often, a few lifestyle changes are all it takes. Don't wait for things to get bad. Proactive care is a gift to your future self. Bonus tip: use a health tracker. Want to make your checkups even more helpful? Start tracking your symptoms with a mobile health app designed specifically for seniors. Many older adults are now using the Senior Health Tracker, a simple app that helps you record daily fluid intake, bathroom habits, sleep, and even remind you when it's time to see your doctor. Why is this important? Because doctors can only help you when they have good information. Consistent tracking gives them the insights they need to notice changes early. And right now, while many apps are built for the general population, very few are tailored to men over 60. That's what makes this app different. It's free to try, easy to use, and supports your natural approach to prostate health. Don't miss out on a powerful tool that works with your body, not against it. Habit 3. Eating too much red meat. Let's talk about that juicy steak, sizzling sausage, or bacon-loaded breakfast. While these might taste amazing, eating too much red meat, especially the processed kind, can quietly work against your prostate. The issue isn't just the fat, it's the inflammation that red meat can cause in your body. You see, red meats like beef, pork, lamb, and processed options, such as hot dogs and salami, contain compounds that increase inflammation at the cellular level. When inflammation becomes chronic, it doesn't just make your joints ache or your energy drop, it also affects the soft tissues of the prostate. Over time, this can contribute to prostate enlargement, pain, and even raise your risk for prostate cancer. And it gets worse if the meat is cooked at high temperatures, like grilling or frying, because those methods can produce harmful chemicals called HCAs and PAHs. These compounds are known to damage DNA and have been linked to several types of cancer. But don't worry, you don't have to give up meat entirely. It's about balance. Instead of red meat 5 days a week, try swapping in lean proteins like fish, chicken, or even plant-based proteins such as beans, tofu, or lentils. Fish, especially wild-caught varieties like salmon or mackerel, contain omega-3 fatty acids, which actually fight inflammation and support prostate health. Even better, aim to eat more fresh vegetables and fruits alongside your meals. The fiber and antioxidants help counteract the effects of fatty, inflammatory foods. Your prostate doesn't need you to become a vegetarian overnight. But cutting back just a few servings of red meat each week can reduce inflammation, improve urinary function, and help your body recover naturally. It's a small shift, but one your prostate will thank you for. Habit 2. Overusing over-the-counter decongestants. It might seem harmless. Just a little pill for your stuffy nose or sinus pressure. But did you know that some of the most common decongestants could actually make your prostate problems worse? Let's talk about it. Many cold and allergy medications, especially the ones that contain pseudoephedrine or phenylephrine, work by tightening blood vessels to reduce swelling in your nasal passages. That helps you breathe easier when you're stuffed up. But here's the hidden danger for older men. These same ingredients don't just affect your nose. They can also cause tightening in the muscles at the neck of your bladder and around your prostate. Now, if you're already dealing with an enlarged prostate, what doctors call BPH, this can make things even more uncomfortable. You may suddenly find it harder to urinate. You might feel like your bladder isn't emptying all the way. Or worse, you feel the urgent need to go, but can't actually release anything. It's frustrating, painful, and sometimes even dangerous. And the worst part? Most people don't realize these medications are the cause. They think it's just their prostate acting up again. But in reality, that quick fix for your stuffy nose may be stressing your urinary system every time you take it. What's the smarter move? If you're a senior male, especially one with known prostate issues, always read the label before reaching for an over-the-counter cold or allergy pill. Avoid any product that contains pseudoephedrine or phenylephrine, unless your doctor has said it's safe for you. Instead, go for natural sinus relief options. Drink warm fluids. Use a humidifier. Try saline nasal sprays or steam inhalation. They can help clear congestion without the risk of aggravating your prostate. And if you're dealing with persistent sinus or allergy problems, ask your doctor for prostate-safe alternatives. The bottom line? Even common, everyday medications can have unexpected effects on your body, especially as you age. So don't ignore what you're putting into your system. Your prostate health depends on it. Habit 1: ignoring your mental health and emotional stress. This final habit might be the most underestimated and the most dangerous of all. Ignoring your emotional health and living under chronic stress can slowly damage your prostate in ways you can't see. You might wonder, how can stress affect the prostate? Well, when your body is under constant emotional or psychological stress, it produces higher levels of cortisol, the stress hormone. Cortisol increases inflammation throughout the body and weakens your immune system. That includes the soft tissues of your prostate. Stress also causes muscles in your pelvic area to tense up, which may worsen symptoms of prostatitis or urinary discomfort. And men under emotional strain are less likely to eat healthy, stay active, drink water, or get medical checkups, all of which are vital for prostate care. If you've been through a tough time, loss, loneliness, relationship strain, financial worry, it takes a toll, and your prostate feels it too. But here's the good news. Caring for your emotional well-being is one of the most healing things you can do for your body. Start small. Take a daily walk outdoors. Talk to someone you trust. Practice deep breathing. Try prayer or quiet meditation. Read something uplifting. Keep a journal. You don't need to have it all together. You just need to give your inner world the same attention you give your diet or exercise routine. Because a calm, supported nervous system leads to lower inflammation, healthier hormone balance, better sleep, and yes, a happier prostate. Never underestimate the power of peace and self-care. When your mind heals, your body follows, including your prostate. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss our latest health tips, especially for seniors. We'd also love to hear from you in the comments. Have you experienced any of these habits? Or do you have your own tips for supporting prostate health? Let's talk about it below. Thanks for watching, and remember, your health is your greatest wealth.